In trying to grow and better ourselves, the idea of small habits is powerful for making change. Just like atoms are the building blocks of all matter, these tiny habits, if done consistently, lead to big transformations over time. In trying to grow and better ourselves, developing small habits is very useful. These tiny step-by-step changes, if done regularly, result in remarkable transformations over time. As the saying goes, little by little, a little becomes a lot. Here are 3 ways to take on small habits and use their potential for positive change. Start small, stay consistent. In constantly trying for excellence, putting things off sneaks in to mess things up, leaving destruction behind. However, armed with the focused power of small habits, it's time to get rid of this quiet killer. Just like a single drop of water can cut through rock, start small and stay consistent. Light your habits on fire, ignite urgent action, and watch as putting things off retreats in the face of your constant working towards greatness. Begin by identifying an extremely simple habit, whether it's flossing one tooth, doing one push-up, or writing one sentence. The key is making it so easy that it's impossible to say no. As the Japanese saying wisely suggests, 1 inch of time is 1 inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. Value each small moment and commit to steady action. Lasting change becomes certain. Consider the story of Sir Isaac Newton, one of history's most influential scientists. Newton didn't revolutionize our understanding of physics quickly. It started with a small event. Legend has it that an apple falling from a tree made him think about the force of gravity. This seemingly unimportant moment started thoughts that eventually led to his groundbreaking work on the laws of motion. Newton's story shows the power of starting small, as a simple noticing started him on a world-changing exploration of scientific principles. Much like the microscopic actions that led to his revolutionary ideas, your own small, steady habits can pave the way for huge achievements. In looking back on Newton's journey, we find inspiration to identify our metaphorical falling apples. Those small habits that, when done regularly, can lead to profound transformations. By recognizing the impact of seemingly trivial actions, we empower ourselves to develop habits that pave the path to greatness, just as Newton's apple set the stage for a scientific revolution. Stack habits for success. Comfort zones breed mediocrity, and in our aggressive quest to be the best, we have no room for contentment. Small habits act as the battering ram to break these self-imposed limitations. The saying, "Fortune favors the bold," couldn't be more fitting. It's time to be bold, to dare, and to step into the unknown with habits that push you forward, not cradle you in comfort. Embrace discomfort, for it is the crucible where champions are made. Use the power of habit stacking to streamline your routines and maximize efficiency. In history, Stoic philosophy offers meaningful stories of people who use the power of habit stacking to overcome their limits. Consider the story of Epictetus, the Stoic thinker born into slavery. Despite his humble beginnings, Epictetus embraced the Stoic principles of discipline and self-control. He stacked habits constantly, tying his search for wisdom to the most everyday parts of daily life. Whether washing his hands or eating a meal, each action was a reminder to develop virtue and strength. Epictetus understood that greatness is not a product of grand gestures, but rather the buildup of disciplined actions done consistently over time. Habit stacking means connecting a new habit to an existing one, making a seamless move between tasks. As the saying goes, as one thread of gold ties 1,000 silken threads, so one habit can bind 1,000 others. For example, if your goal is to read more, pair it with a habit you already have, like drinking your morning coffee. Each sip becomes a sign to pick up a book, steadily making the habit second nature. Through habit stacking, we turn ordinary moments into chances for growth and self-improvement. It's not spectacular acts that define us, but rather the small, steady efforts that accumulate over time, driving us towards our goals with unrelenting momentum. Crush self-doubt and embrace step-by-step progress. In the constant pursuit of self-mastery, break self-doubt with the unshakable confidence built by small habits. These habits become your armor, blocking the arrows of uncertainty, and proving, as the saying goes, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Your habits, real signs of your commitment to excellence, should drown out whispers of doubt, declaring war on uncertainty with every disciplined step. Drawing inspiration from figures like Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." We learn that even the most praised innovators face doubts and setbacks. Edison's journey to inventing the light bulb was marked by many failures, but each failure taught him, moving him closer to success. Such stories remind us that the path to greatness is often paved with perseverance and resilience. At the same time, embrace the wisdom of step-by-step progress, understanding that perfection is not the ultimate goal. Progress is. Treat setbacks as mere detours, not roadblocks, and navigate the journey of steady improvement. Like a skillful sailor made in stormy seas, learn and grow from each stumble, changing course until you find what works best for you. Celebrate small wins along the way, supporting a growth mindset that pushes you forward in the battle for self-belief. As we look back on the journey of pioneers like Marie Curie, the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, we find that her groundbreaking discoveries in radioactivity were not achieved through sudden brilliance, but through steady experimenting and incremental progress. Curie's dedication to her work and willingness to learn from failures serve as an inspiration for those navigating the uncertain waters of self-doubt. In conclusion, by bringing these principles into your daily life, you can use the transformative power of small habits. Remember, true change is not instant, but rather the result of countless small choices made consistently over time. As the Chinese saying wisely states, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step today, and let your small habits pave the way to a brighter tomorrow.